The Devils Wears Prada have
Oh,
a
we're just moving on, aren't we?
Yes, we are. There's a
I
pause,
presume
so.
Derek didn't have anything.
So, the Devil Wears Prada have released their new EP called ZII.
What the fuck? Man.
Derek is thrown.
That feels like I feel like you just committed a sin. Something about that don't sit right with me. I don't know about that. I don't.
Jacob definitely had that planned for at least a week.
Oh, I did. I definitely did. Oh my
I
god. I thought about it and it would be like, this would be hilarious to do last week.
I respect it.
But yeah, Devil Wears Prada have released Zombie EP2. And I have a new soundtrack for when I play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, exactly right.
Or Doom? Question mark.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, because what they said that they listened to a lot of Doom when writing.
Yeah,
right.
in the AMA on Reddit they said that. Yeah, Forlorn literally sounds like the story of it literally sounds like a Doom track.
Yeah. So you've heard the Zombie EP, right?
Of course.
Is this a good fitting follow-up to the Zombie EP, and B, is it better than the Zombie EP?
So, A, it is a brilliant follow-up.
Okay, I'm with you.
B, as a whole, I think it's better.
Okay.
But I think there are standout tracks on the original that I like better.
Okay, I see.
So what you're saying is the collective piece of the original Zombie EP is, or no, the collective piece of Zombie 2 is better, but there are standout songs on the first one.
Yes.
Got it. I have
I'm
not listened to
going
the original Zombie EP, so I wouldn't know.
I have a very interesting relationship with this band because they are like legendary scene status at this point, and the Zombie EP is like ridiculous.
A tier above that even.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And it pains me to say it, but I don't like the Zombie EP. And I will go further to say that this band may not be for me, no matter how many times I try to get into them. Like, The Act, I think, was the closest, besides that cover of Sour Breath that they put out, that I've been to liking the band. And I think it comes down to the Uncleans. That, like, his style and delivery, for whatever reason, when they're
it's
just
very,
like...
very raw.
Yeah.
It's like that live, too.
It's very unique.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know anybody else really doing it, or especially as raw as he does, but for whatever reason, it has yet to click with me. It clicked with me in the Sour Breath cover because it felt like it needed to. If it's just like if it's something where it needs to be like emotional, then I think it fits.
I want to
perfectly.
compare it to someone kinda. I would say Garrett from Silent Planet.
Yeah,
it's the closest you'll get.
And you know what? I'm in the same boat with Silent Planet too, where I've heard a lot of their discography because I've gone back and I want to find something that I love, and for whatever reason, it's not clicking with me. And it makes me very upset because if it was just like a smaller band that like I couldn't get into, like whatever, but it's the Devil Wears Prada. And it's like I see everybody talking about how much they love this EP and just the band as a whole, and I want so desperately to get into it, and I haven't been able to as much as I'd like. But with that said, I really did enjoy this EP. I thought it was good, like really, really good. This is probably my favorite piece of music that the Devil Wears Prada has put out so far, besides maybe
Really?
The Act. Yeah,
I think I like The Act a little bit better.
For me, Nora, Contagion, and Nightfall really carry it and give it that status for me. I don't really care much for Forlorn or Termination. But like the end of Nightfall, Nora overall, just like as a like sonically and the way that song is structured, I really enjoy it. And then Contagion is probably the closest I've been to really enjoying, like really truly enjoying a original Devil Wears Prada song. And then they like all my comments about the vocals aside, the instrumentation on this is incredible. Like I love the instrumentation on this EP. I think that's really where they shine for me.
Yeah. Also, I think this band. It almost like I almost relate the. It's like I know it's about zombies, right? But you almost relate it to the pandemic sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I need to pull up some lyrics here. Give me a second.
They've definitely got a theme across which you know, I didn't necessarily catch the first time I listened to the Zombie EP. So going into this, I didn't really know what to expect as much, but they were really like going for the zombie motif here, and I was like, oh, nice. I'm always a fan when bands do that. Not necessarily like just talking about zombies, but when they've got like a constant motif throughout all their throughout the entirety of the EP.
I got lyrics here now.
Hit me with it.
In Forlorn, I think it's the chorus. It's hopeless now, this tragedy, exhausted of necessities. We're forced to flee without escape. Complete retreat since the outbreak.
Yeah, and I guess now that you mentioned that, I hadn't thought about it in the lens of the pandemic.
Yeah,
like when I heard it, but now that, especially outbreak, now that you've said that,
yeah,
you know, outside of getting out of that zombie mindset and going into no, I can see it.
Some words are just not the same since the pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody hits me with distancing, and I'm like,
but I had to criticize this band right now. This band released the 2 worst songs on this EP as singles.
Well, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Termination, at least.
Termination is definitely the worst.
Yeah, I know.
Nightfall is decent.
Yeah,
but it's still the second worst on the EP. Yeah, so I was not that hyped. Like, I thought when it came out, I was like, oh, this came out today? I thought it was coming out next week. So it's like, because I wasn't hyped for it at all, to be honest, because of the singles weren't that impressive to me. But then when I heard it, it was like, wow.
Yeah. Well, see, you say that, and I'm almost wondering if, like, it would have been better, because by releasing the 2, like, we'll call them worst tracks off the EP as singles, you then get the full EP, and you're more, like, excited for what you're hearing. If we'd have gotten something like Contagion and Forlorn as the 2 singles, and then 2 out of the 3 singles we had yet to hear were Termination and Nightfall, I feel like it would almost dampen the experience. You know, like, retroactively, looking back at it. But I don't know. I want to recommend this to fans of heavy music, even though it's not my thing, because I know that it's just not my thing for personal reasons, rather than anything that I can, like, actively put against the band. Like, outside of maybe some aspects of Termination, I don't really think that there's anything not to love here. Like, objectively. It's just my own subjective taste and enjoyment getting in the way.
Yeah. Upset the Sickness.
Upset the Sickness. Yep. God bless. Contagion. Contagion, the best track off the album, for sure.
EP.
Or EP. EP, my bad.
I don't have too much more to add to this. Like, I didn't give the full EP a listen, but I gave Forlorn and Contagion. Like, I at least skimmed through them to, like, get an idea of what it sounded like. I'm still not really sold on anything. Unqueens just don't work for me. Shrug, that's kind of all I have to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't anticipate that this would be too far up your alley.
Have you listened to oh god, what's that song called? On Chemical from their last album, Jake?
Maybe? There was definitely one song from the act that I feel like
that's probably what it was.
It might have been Chemical, it might have been something else. Either way, it didn't.
I feel like you would like that.
Well, a valiant
Anyways.
effort.